So, how did tarot find me? I'm going to talk a little bit about tarot and how it found me. I didn't go out looking for tarot. It's not as if this is something that you will basically, it will come to you. Just like everything, when you're in this kind of energy of having an awakening, and it can be a quiet awakening, you might have questions around things that never used to really intrigue you before, or you might be going through something in your life that you need help with, and no one understands what the deep root issue is, not even yourself. Now, when I was searching on YouTube one day, it had nothing to do with tarot. It wasn't as if I was going out looking for the answers to something. I was randomly browsing on YouTube, trying to find a video, a DIY video of how to put a shelf up, believe it or not. That's what I was searching for on YouTube. Now, then I came across this message, and at that specific time in my life, I needed the answer to this specific situation that was going on in my life. And there it was in black and white. It was a big title, and I can't exactly remember what the title was or what the situation was in my life. I just remember that I need to click on that. I clicked on it, and it started really resonating with me. I was like blown away. So, I mean, I then went and watched every single video that this reader had posted, and I was even fascinated that there was such thing as tarot readers being on YouTube. Like, I didn't know that was even a thing, right? I mean, I knew that there was such thing as tarot readers, but I didn't know you could go online and there was like these collective readings that could resonate, and you could put your star sign in and find one that is similar to the message. Anyway, so with that being said, you know, I was going through some stuff that these videos and these readers had a lot of answers, and things just started making sense. Things started clicking, and I just felt so reassured, and at peace. It gave some kind of balance to, the answers I were looking for. It was a messed up kind of place in my head at that time. I didn't meditate at that time. I was just focused. Well, loads of things were going on in my life, and I would imagine, loads of things are going on in your life as well. And if you're being called to tarot, this is a really good way to help you through any challenging situation that you're going through. So, what did it do for me? So, tarot basically led me to my awakening. Tarot gave me something that no one else could give me, and it gave me also a real good relationship with myself. Because what you're doing is you are connecting to your higher self. You are using a form of divination and connecting to the divine, the energy of source, life, force energy, which we will talk about in another video, hopefully one day. However, right now, I want to explain to you that when you get your first deck and you start using tarot, you really do connect deeply with yourself, and you will experience things from a different perspective. You will, and this is what you will not do. So, you will not go and ask don't take advantage of the cards. Don't ask everything that shouldn't be answered yet, because with that, divine timing is always at play, and the universe, you know is not stupid. You might be able to think you can manipulate the energy as such, and yes, to a certain extent you can do that, but that's not something that I'm advising in this series ever, okay? And I won't, I'll only tell you how to manipulate energy for your highest good. But when it comes to the cards, we want to make sure that we are, still staying in that real understanding of love and holding space for ourselves, and not really overwhelming ourselves with stupid questions or readings that are going to trigger us and make us feel even worse than we originally did. So, misconceptions around tarot. You don't have to be a psychic. You do not have to be from this lineage of witches. And there's so many different kinds of things that are going to come to you when you're doing research. If you're having an awakening, tarot will just be one subject. However, it's a really, really important thing that you find a reader that resonates with you, that is calm, cool, and collective. No one that is constantly all about, negative energy. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you can be entertained by an tarot, and you can also find somebody that is giving you messages that are aligning with your highest good and the direction that you see yourself in the future. Because that's what tarot is. It's there to give us guidance for what is to come and how to deal with those situations differently, with an inner knowing that that's what we know is coming. So I'm going to deal with that differently because I've had time to absorb the information. I've asked the cards, and to be spiritually quiet with a deeper knowing is where your intuition lies. You don't have to go and tell everybody what you found out, and that will be hard at first. So again, those trusted real closies you can do that with. But yeah, a little bit of advice: people will think that you might be a little bit crazy, but again, your intuition, your deeper inner knowing will kind of protect you, and it will really get to a place where when you are kind of interested in this kind of energy and you are vibing in a certain frequency, you won't care what anybody thinks. And that's really the truth of how you ascend and how your tarot cards can protect you. Let's not move too far off subject. So if you have a calling and you are curious, then please do, comment tarot in the comments, and I will send you a link to my free calls. If you're here already watching my free calls, then we are going to we are going to dive deeper into more subjects around tarot. There's so much more that we need to speak about, and I would love to hear your stories and yeah, any advice, any questions that you might have. Maybe we can get together and create an event so we can discuss certain topics together. So yeah, do let me know. I will love to hear from you on that.